welcome to my channel. Today we're on our way to go pick up car parts in San Bernardino. Sorry, I'm trying to be steady with the camera.
We just replaced the shock, so it should be fairly steady.
Yes, we've been
compared to what it was.
Doing some car work. You'll see a vlog and like kind of a sit-down video of us talking about why we drive old cars and everything like that. But this is another way that you can kind of make money is if you keep your eye out and you're handy with your hands, is to buy cars that have been crashed or have minor issues and then fix them yourself and sell them, or drive them yourself.
Not major crashes.
Not major crashes, obviously. Like just simple little things that somebody may not be willing to fix.
As long as the frame isn't damaged, that's the main thing you look for if you're going to buy a crashed car.
Obviously, I'm not the main business person in this, but my parents have a large property, so, and then my dad is also handy with tools and fixing things and everything like that, so kind of works out. Of course, with school and working full time and living like 2 hours away, it's not always the easiest thing to do, but
we find time to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we might have already talked about this in the other video, but we found a crashed Mazda and we took the engine out of that and put it in our Mazda, and then we were able to like part out the car and make a lot of money that way. So
we paid for our engine.
Yeah, it pretty much paid for our engine, so that was awesome. And then my dad and P have all the stuff to do to put the engine in and everything like that, so that saved us. But right now we have the dilemma that we have too many cars, so we need to pick which ones we want and sell some of them because it's just hard to keep up with 5 cars while we live in an apartment, and then
having to fix them.
Yeah, having to fix them, doing the upkeep of tires and oil changes and little things that they need. It's just a lot of maintenance for somebody. And with knowing that we're going to have kids in the upcoming years, we're just trying to not have to worry about so many things.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd just take you along with us on our way to San Bernardino. We left from our parents' house, my parents' house, and that will take us about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we'll just kind of pop on randomly. I'm hoping the camera's going to last. If not, we'll have to switch to the phone. But while we're out here, I think I'm also going to jump on Craigslist and check out some lighting, because maybe close they'll be selling some lighting that I need. That would be amazing. Another
thing we do when it comes to Craigslist stuff, make sure you get an address of the actual location. Once you get the address, send that address to
somebody,
family member, send it to someone
that knows what's going on or where you are.
Another thing that I like to do too is I always have someone with me, or someone else, but she'll normally stay in the car, and then I'll go out and check and see certain whatever that I need. If there's any kind of issue, she's the backup to call 911 or anything like that.
Or get out and fight, you know.
No.
But
someone in the car.
Sorry, I gotta move us. Like my arm's getting tired. The other thing we do is keep the money in the car until you know the whole situation's okay and you're gonna buy it or whatever. Leave your money in the car, and if you can or have to, lock your glove box just in case. I mean, it is Craigslist. A lot of people don't even use Craigslist, I think, because it's pretty sketchy. But
I always look for more information. I text a person back and forth just constantly. You can tell when they keep their story straight. When they veer off to the left or something random, that's when I kind of drop contact. I just don't need the part that bad, or don't need whatever I'm looking for that bad. Because
of course there's a lot of Craigslist incidents, horrible ones.
So it's always good to be aware, always good to...
And trust your gut, guys. Like, I'm like a really spiritual person, and sorry, the road is horrible. We're on like a back road and it's so awful. But always trust your gut. Like, if you're feeling uncomfortable or unsafe, don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, just bail. It's not worth it.
But yeah, so, and I know I keep saying it, but buddy systems and
Yeah.
the whole situation.
And so, like,
Go without your buddy.
you need somebody there. Like, if you can have anybody,
Yeah.
they don't have to be like a big tough person, obviously. But, and make sure somebody knows where you are. Like, I mean, I think that's just good with anything. Like, whenever, even when P's sleeping during the day, and I go out and I'm like running errands or anything, I like to text him like, hey, I just made it to the bank, I'm leaving the bank on my way to Michael's, just got to Michael's on my way to Sprouts, you know? That way, if something happens and I don't come home, I mean, it's awful to think about, but I'm always worried. I don't know, I'm a small person, I could be kidnapped.
Yeah. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. That's
So-
the biggest saying that I go by.
Just be aware, and like, if something's weird or something's going on, I'll call my dad sometimes and be like, hey, I'm walking to my car, I just feel nervous, or like I feel, you know, call somebody that always answers. So even if something happens, and like, of course, my dad's 2 hours away, he can call authorities, or he can call somebody like other family members in town,
Yeah.
or even get a hold of P and be like, hey, so just be prepared all the time and trust your gut, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of those like bank robbery stories that people are like, oh, I was gonna go to the bank that day, but I didn't go because I just felt too nervous, or like I felt it in my gut that I shouldn't go, and then the bank got robbed and they would have been there. So just trust yourself and like trust your instincts, honestly. So this is kind of what it looks like outside right now. We're like in the desert.
Yeah. I used to live out here.
This is considered Lake LA?
Yeah.
Fun fact, when my grandpa was in the military and he got stationed out at Edwards, him and a lot of the military men, he was in Vietnam, bought property out here in Lake LA because it was supposed to be like a booming city eventually. And it still hasn't happened, and that was probably like
It's never going to be booming.
never gonna happen. 40, 50 years ago? Yeah, I'd have been young.
Yeah.
So, hasn't happened yet.
It's never gonna
Probably
be.
never gonna
It's
happen.
never going to happen.
There's not much out here. A lot of mountains though. The mountain view is really pretty. Oh, Indian Museum.
Oh, Indian Museum.
Did you go on a field trip to that?
Nah.
No?
Mm-mm.
We should go.
Huh?
We should go.
Today?
No.
One day?
That's cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to pop on and chat with you guys while we're vlogging. I mean, we talked a lot about some scary stuff, but we just want you guys...
Walk on the dark side a little bit. But
Yeah, really. The dark side of our mind, but it's
the
completely
reality of
honest.
it.
Anywhere I am, I'm always looking for an escape route. I hope to the Lord, if anything ever happens, I'm with P, because he's great, and so is my best friend Alyssa. They're so great at like figuring out a situation and like quick things to do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a panicker. I figure it out and I can do okay in stressful situations, but when we were young, I would always ask Alyssa, like, oh my God, what would you do right now if this happened? And she would always have like the best responses, and I was like, wow, I'd never think of that. Like, that was so good. But you just have to be aware of your surroundings always. And if somebody's looking at me strange and I feel uncomfortable, I kind of look at them to like acknowledge, like, hey, I see you, like, not interested, and I freaking see you. So don't try anything. So yeah, we'll pop back on when we get a little closer. Alright guys, we made it. We got the car parts. We're waiting on a little bit more of them. Like, if it's possible. He said he had some other parts that we might be interested in. So we're starving. We drove 2 hours and some minutes.
2.5 hours probably.
Probably 2.5 hours with some
Yeah.
traffic. So we're hungry. We found a little coffee shop / breakfast brunch bar.
Show
That's
the
actually
front.
at a museum. It's so cute.
Yeah,
So
it
this
is.
is in Hemet, and this is called Destination Coffee Bar and Bistro.
Yeah. So it's only open till about 3 o'clock, but it's got 4 plus stars, right?
4.5 stars on Yelp,
4.5
and then
stars.
$1 sign, which obviously means it's pretty cheap. So
We're excited about it. Yeah. excited.
So,
We love coffee, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. But
So.
yeah,
we'll let you guys know. We'll take some photos.
take some pictures of our food and everything. So this is the menu so far. Save our stationing. Thanks for following major donors. So I wonder if this is like is this a train station or something? It's a cute little setup. I'm trying not to record people.
Alright guys, we just finished our lunch. We did not get any coffee, but we did get 2 sandwiches, which came with chips and cupcakes. It was actually a super, super cute inside. We'll include pictures. And we got 2 sandwiches. One was a waffle chicken and bacon sandwich, which was called Charleston. He's eating our cupcake. And the other one was called, what was mine called? Can't remember what my sandwich was called.
It wasn't like New Orleans or something random.
I don't know, but it was a chicken, bacon, ranch sandwich, and it was so good. It was kind of like a flatbread.
No, it was good.
And
So
then-
this used to be an old train station. It used to be the Santa Fe train station, and they said it's been up since 1891. So that's what's really cool about this
So
place.
it's really cute.
Yeah, it has a little museum right next door. It's really awesome. We've enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, so we got a lot of history there. All right, so we just got word from the guy that we got parts from that he can't get a hold of someone.
Yeah.
So we're just going to head home, and worst comes to worst, he can meet us halfway at some point. But we kind of want to beat the traffic. It's 3 o'clock right now, so if we head home now, we could get there by like 5 something, like 5:30. So we'll beat the traffic, hopefully. So yeah, that's pretty much what is going on, and we got the car parts in the back here. And there's some more in the trunk. Other than that, we just need to go donate some clothes, finish our laundry. He needs to do an oil change and one other thing on this car. And that's
I need
about
to
it.
go to a junkyard and get a bolt for the truck.
We have a truck that was given to us from somebody that passed away. We want to move it to my parents' property, but right now it has a snapped bolt. And yeah, we need to go to the junkyard and try to find that piece because it's been discontinued by Ford. So that's been a mess. Our car situation has been just cray lately. But we're super excited to try this cupcake. It's beautiful. And we'll basically just be hanging out. Our best friends want us to go ice skating, so we're going to see if we can try to make that. And then there's also a UFC fight tonight. Sorry, I got to move you guys. I don't want to be blocking his view. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Just, we'll keep you updated as we go. But now we're just going to start our drive back and continue with our day. Alright guys, so I didn't end this vlog. We didn't end it. Basically, we drove home. I didn't want the camera to die. It was almost dead. We had gone to the museum for a little bit while our food was cooking. So if I can find the museum, I should be able to. I'll put the website down below. And the restaurant I should definitely be able to find. It was so good. P wanted more food, but I think the portion was perfect. And the pricing was decent. So, and we had a cupcake. Like I said, I'll include all that in the pictures before. We did get a few car parts, and we still need more, but we're working on that part of it. And then basically we just came home the same way that we went, through that way back road. And P took me to his house, to where he used to live when he was little. And then we just came home and we went to, did we go to eat? Yes, we got Albertsons chicken, and I had a few potato wedges and then some salad for dinner. and we pretty much just hung out for the night. P worked on the cars, and I just kind of took care of little things, watched some TV, relaxed. So basically that's how our trip and everything went, and it was really interesting at the museum. It was a really cool town. We would never move there, but it looked so cool, and all the museum had really good, interesting information. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, let us know. If you have any questions or anything, leave them down below and I can answer them for you. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe so you don't miss me. Thanks for watching. Bye!